Hello, welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. We're continuing our playthrough. It's Web Weaver Imperium, and we are, well, attempting to not fail invasions. We'll see what happens. Looks like we just failed that one, but they don't have a lot of troops, so I think that's just a result of us having too few troops on our invasion fleet. Let's take a look at our military. We're almost at 20 million military strength, which is awesome. Let's sort by name, and I think we want to look at specifically our invasion fleets. I think we cranked out a couple defense fleets last time around. Yep. So we're working on building that now, which is great. I do want to position them kind of closer to our border here so we can guard our planets a little better, especially if we have to go to war with these guys. But for the time being, I think we're just focusing on actually building those ships, which is definitely going to take us over 20 mil. We have money is just no issue at this stage of the game. We have no problems with that whatsoever. Invasion fleets are definitely a little iffy. Some are actually starting to load up enough troops now, which is great. I do want to top off whatever I need to top off here for our invasion fleets, because I feel like they're not quite where they need to be. But this guy is pretty full up on stuff, so let's take a look at where he's at. All right, so you are over here. I don't really know what you're doing over here. Capturing a mining station. Okay, you're trying to capture this. I guess that makes sense. We are invading another enemy colony. Let's go take a look at how that's going for us. I would assume not well. Nope. I think part of that has to do with the order in which troops are landing, but also they're just not coordinating very well. We actually have a lot of troops there. I don't know why. All right, let's go ahead and just try to land these troops if we can. Can we just... This guy's gonna get destroyed. All right, this seems a bit silly. Was that Invasion Fleet 1? Let's just hop on out of there, because I feel like you're not doing too well there, buddy. I also think we need to get an attack fleet over there to start taking out some of their ships. I know we have a couple set as manual because we were just parking them near where everybody is. Let's see if there's one nearby. That's an invasion fleet. All right, attack fleet 3, you are going to come up here and you're going to put these guys to rest. Yeah, come on up here. I don't know what you're doing. Hyperdrive offline, so that's not going to go well for you. Can you not, yeah, we're gonna lose all those troops. It is quite unfortunate. Oh. So what are the odds? The ship is like teetering on the edge of existence. All right, Invasion Fleet 1, you are not in a great spot. Let's top you up, set you back to invade. I don't know what the heck you guys are doing. Well, I guess let's just attack the guy that's harassing you. All right, we got some more invasions going on. And a lot of more ships being built. We're at 21 million strength now. I wish we'd stop doing this. This little trickle of barely any troops. Like, land with a substantial amount. There's more coming, it looks like. So hopefully we'll get there in time. Will we? I don't know. That was question. Now we land. Really? After all the generals die? That seems not great. Good news is, well, we should win this time around. All right, so there we go. We got the planet. We got enhanced grapple beams. So let's go ahead and build up our facilities here. That was one of the more important planets. They got a couple more in the system, so let's move Attack Fleet 10. Let's move you guys, I don't know, over here. Maybe we'll come harass this planet for a little while. Alright, did Attack Fleet 3 ever actually leave to come over here? I don't know if it did. Alright, we'll flip you back to invade. We got a new colony. So we're still colonizing, even though we're trying to mop up those other guys, which is good. That's what we want to do, is expand our population, because that's going to help move us towards the victory condition. Right, Attack Fleet 3, I think you're moving. I mean, the icon's pretty stationary, but let's click over here and just make sure that we're going where I want you to go. All right, what is going on with our... I do want, now that we have some of these defensive fleets churned out, or at least they're in the process of being churned out, maybe we can move you here, set home base, and guard. I don't know if I want to do guard, but let's send them over there anyway, if we can, because they got a fleet that's potentially moving in that direction. Why are you guys engaged over there? All right, let's look at this attack. You know what? Let me go to enemy targets and do war targets, fleets. Just make sure that we're flagging all of the fleets to be attacked, because I think they're over here refueling and doing all sorts of stuff to harass us a little bit. Invasion fleets should not be attacking. Why are invasion fleets attacking at all? Let's take a look at their settings, make sure I got that configured correctly. Okay, well, I definitely do not have them set to use... I want fleet tactics. So maybe that didn't happen when I built all these new fleets. Let's go ahead and make sure all of these are toggled to fleet tactics, which are probably leading into part of the problem. Like the first several ones we built are acting fine. I think they're just like flying around and doing what they need to do, but I don't want you... set you to immediately. Can I copy this fleet setting? All right, I feel like I don't want them attacking any enemies. And let's do shields, and let's do invade immediately. All right, so we'll click through all these real quick and just make sure we're setting all that. We don't want any engagement. We want to invade immediately. I forgot to do not engage on that. Okay, so do not engage, invade immediately. We wonder why our fleets are getting annihilated. This is probably why, because I didn't set these settings when I should have. So hopefully this helps clean this up for the future. I don't want them engaging enemies at all. I just want them invading planets, and I want them doing it immediately. Okay, so now we're on Invasion Fleet 4. And we want you retreating, and we want you invading. All right, I think we got that all cleared up. So let's see how that works, or if it works. The only two I have on manual. Okay, so this guy is making his way over here, which is great. It scared the defense fleet away, but that's fine. Hoping these attack fleets engage these guys. Wow, that's a lot of lag. I should not have zoomed in that far. Oh, we're really piling up around this planet. All right, Attack Fleet 8, I'm giving you the job of bombarding this planet. Ah, that's the problem. They can't jump away, because there's a gravity well generator here, so we're all kind of stuck. So I just need to destroy that, and we should be good to go. That explains why nobody's running around to actually do anything here. Alright, well hopefully this'll unlock all of our fleets. We have 8 million fleet strength just parked in that system because they can't escape it. So hopefully just bombarding the heck out of that planet's going to solve that problem. But we'll see. Let's try to zoom in and just take a look at that planet if we can. Yeah, well, that certainly freed it up by destroying it. So I guess that solves that problem. Alright, so now all of our fleets are flying out and going to engage the enemies in other places. At least I figured that one out. Our troop attack strength is increasing. So hopefully that is translating to invasion fleets getting full up. It does look to be that way. This invasion fleet is ready to rock and roll. Some of these invasion fleets are pretty beat up. So let's try topping them off. All right, so this guy's coming here. There's no way we're losing that. I say confidently. But 42,000 troop attack strength. I mean, come on. We gotta win with that. Although they're all the way down here, so it's gonna take a while to get over there. I mean, we're moving pretty quick, and we are on 2x speed, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Our defense fleets should be moving around and positioning themselves appropriately, I would hope. It does appear to be that way. They're moving. Take a look. Yeah, they're moving to a couple different places. They're attacking some stuff. This guy's going to Ureb, which is the planet that they're getting ready to attack. Where's this guy heading? Over here? I mean, alright, so attack fleet 10. You are up higher. I feel like you gotta come over here, right? If they're getting ready to invade this planet. Let's try hopping over here and seeing what happens. We utterly destroy them is what happens. The question is, will they foolishly continue going there? It doesn't look like it. So let's hop on over here. So what exactly are we doing here? We're attacking a ship? Why are we doing that? I thought we're not supposed to engage. What's going on over here? Looks like we're kind of being harassed by these guys a little bit. Hopefully we'll clean that up. Attack fleet 10, you should be coming over here. I don't know why invasion fleet 4 is doing anything. They're set to do not engage, and they're set to invade colonies immediately. They don't have a lot of troops, so I gotta imagine they don't feel confident enough to invade this anyway. Alright, we should be, I would think, getting up here and ready to invade. This does appear to be the case. Oh yeah. Alright, very confident we'll win that one. Which means you can go back on attack. Let's pause for a second here. Want to make sure I didn't get any tech, I don't think, out of that one. Interesting. All right, looks like all of our troops are mostly getting off of that planet, which is good. How many planets did they have left? I mean, I got to imagine they're down. Yeah, okay, they're down to 9. Shouldn't be too difficult to finish dealing with. We're up to almost 23 million fleet strength. Hopefully, if we don't get stuck by any more hubs. Let's get a defense fleet. What are you guys doing? You're doing nothing. Why don't you set this to your home base, and we'll move you over there. They got a gravity well generator, so these guys can't get out of there. So hopefully we'll get there in time to deal with that. All right, I got to imagine when we're looking at enemy targets, we'll look at planets. Pretty sure we got them all flagged. Yes, so it looks like this planet is next on the docket. Is this Invasion Fleet 2? I don't think there's that many. Yeah, barely any troops. So hopefully more are coming. Invasion Fleet 11. Alright, I hope we're getting confident enough to invade that. We are. Though I don't think we're gonna win. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Things are starting to switch into our favor. But a lot of our troops are very injured, so it's gonna be going back and forth. Oh, never mind. We won. Yeah, let's do a little terraforming. That should repair some of that damage. See, now our fleets are really starting to build up troop counts. We got 16,000, 20,000, 10,000-ish. Hopefully the rest are... Yeah, some of these are still going to load more troops. I still don't understand why, like, this one is attacking anything. Just because my tactics are set to do not engage. The ship will never engage enemies. Attack enemy ship. So that was a lie. Or the tooltip is not telling the truth. One of the two. I think what we should do is, if we look at war targets bases, there's a ton of mining stations, so we should probably flag a bunch of those so we could start destroying them or capturing them and building our own mining stations in their place would be the ideal situation. That's what those little MF fleets are for, the mini fleets, to fly around and destroy this stuff. Hey, there we go. Boarded and captured mining station. So hopefully we get most of the stuff cleared out in a relatively timely fashion. I care more about invading the planet than I do taking over these little mining stations. This isn't really like super high priority. I just want to flag them all so that hopefully we can just clear them out. All right, so let's look at colonies. Everything is flagged. They are building up some troop strength, which I'm not a huge fan of. All right, so it looks like we are targeting this planet for our next invasion. Invasion Fleet 10 and 12 are heading over there. 12 definitely has plenty of troops, so that should be a non-issue. Invasion Fleet 3 barely exists. Let's top up those ships. I don't know why they're so destroyed. Same with Invasion Fleet 1. Invasion Fleet 1 is not in a good place. All right, here we go, invading that colony. It was a pretty weak colony, so I'd imagine we should be... Well, I guess it has a lot of population that's fighting back. Should be okay, though. Pretty weak stuff overall. Yeah, standard militia. All right, there we go. We conquered that. Let's go ahead and try to make them happier. So we're up to 250 planets in our empire now. 128 million cash on hand. Pretty much just unlimited funds at this point. One of the things that doesn't seem to be happening, and I don't really know why. I'm going to slow the game down for a second to let it kind of catch up because the RAM utilization's like really climbing again. I don't think it's doing crash research. Can it not? No, it can. So like we should always, at this stage of the game, we should be crash researching everything. And I'm pretty sure I have it turned on in the settings. Let's take a look at research. Yeah, crash research is automated. I'm gonna actually flip research to automated too. Well, let's wait till the projects are that we're working on are done. But that should take care of it. All right. What are my fleets up to now? Defense fleets are moving into place to go guard systems I need them to guard, which makes sense. And I'm happy with that. Most of the attack fleets are doing what I want them to do. Flying around, repairing, attacking. I got a couple over here just doing miscellaneous stuff. So let's go ahead and switch this back to attack, because we've already kind of cleared out this planet. Things are getting a little dicey. Oh, we got a little hive ship over here. Look at this guy. Take a look at how quaint. Some old tech there. All right, so we are definitely attacking this planet next, up here. Invasion Fleet 2 is what's currently hovering around there. Invasion Fleet 2 has barely any troops. There we go. So this guy's going to attack Akuni 3. that's this planet down here, so that should clear out that system completely. They have 3 planets in there, and that would be the last one we have to take. Go ahead and look at bases. Nah, we already flagged a bunch of those. Let's look at fleets. They got a couple more fleets, including an invasion fleet, so I'd like to pop those if I can. So everybody should be doing something. Wow, defense fleet got pretty banged up. Deck fleet 7's pretty beat up too. Let's try to build on that. All right, so they're going and clearing out the planets and clearing out stuff near the planets. Some are going to clear out mining stations, which is fine. We know that needs to happen. Defense fleets are mostly just hanging around, doing what they should do. Topping up that fleet. Looks like we got a couple planetary invasions taking place. Definitely have these little MF fleets flying around, doing what they need to be doing. Clearing out some of these spaceports, which is exactly what they should be doing. Why are these guys so much weaker than... They must have lost like 1 or 2 high-value ships. Go ahead and try to top up these fleets. No missing ship rolls? What are you talking about? You're supposed to have like 9 ships. Yeah, it just dismissed them again. The heck? Alright, things are getting a little bit laggy. I'm gonna go ahead and pause and reload. Alright, so we got a incoming enemy fleet on our hands here. So hopefully somebody is defending this system. Looks like the invasion fleet's getting beat up over here. They don't have a lot of troops, so that's good. So we're not gonna lose too much, but we definitely need to clean this place out. This is something, this fleet, come on, click on the fleet. It is flagged to be attacked. So hopefully they'll come in here and attack this. It's decently powered. I think it's the majority of their military that's left though. All right, so we went ahead and we were able to take over this planet just fine. So that whittles them down even further. However, we did fail on another planet, so that's a little unfortunate. Hopefully we get some more troops available. Oh, there's more right there. They just didn't invade with the rest of them, looks like. So I don't know, like, what exactly is happening right here. So I have an invasion fleet, right? Invasion fleet 13 that is invading, oh, a different planet now. Interesting. I wonder why it's not just invading the planet it's already right next to with all the troops that it has. I'm just gonna... No, I didn't want you to bombard. I want you to attack. Waiting for invasion forces. Right, I guess we'll stop you and have you do whatever. Alright, so we did complete those 2 techs. Let's go ahead and pop on over here and make sure that we are paying the costs to speed up the research. All right, this guy's taking off now and going to do whatever he's doing. It was just a little weird. They must have changed their mind like mid-invasion. Nah, we don't want to take that planet anymore. We want to go take this other planet instead. Let's go ahead and sort our fleets by name so we can click through them again. I do want to kind of top up some of my ships for some of my fleets that are being destroyed. We're creeping real close to that 24 million fleet strength. And I got to imagine the, if we look at the war targets, the colonies, yeah, they're down to just a couple colonies left. So there's not a whole lot left for them. Looks like we did come over here with a fleet, so I imagine we will be engaging with these guys. Yeah, it looks like we're getting beat up pretty bad over here. Jumping blocked. Ah, here we go. Now we're gonna level the playing field. I gotta imagine this is gonna wipe out the rest of their fleet. Yeah, they're gonna have nothing left after this. Well, you can try to jump. I don't think you're going to make it too far. Alright, there it goes. So we wiped out the rest of their fleet, what was left of it. If we look at the 4 target fleets, they have a little bit there, just like a small invasion fleet. They only have a small amount of troops, so I don't imagine it's going to be enough to actually do anything. But they are trying to load up troops over here, which I'm not a huge fan of. They're stuck on the gravity well. They're slowly but surely getting through it, but that's fine. The more they're tied up with that, the less likely they're going to be actually flying around and actually doing anything. Let's take a look at our invasion fleets here. So what was that? Invasion fleet 12? Actually has a decent amount of ships. Let's go ahead and pay for crash research on that. Invasion Fleet 12 is attacking a planet, and it has a bunch of troops. So we should be good there, especially if we get it before this defense fleet lands. These attack fleets are just completely scuttled. That thing's the only thing resembling anything similar to a threat. Not overly worried about that. All right, so this is the only planet, I think, in this system that's not ours. So once this is done, we finish invading this, we should be in a much better spot. I think we'll win this. We do have some injured troops, but I think we are overwhelming them. Okay, so that is definitely ours. Let's go ahead and pop our 2 buildings on there just to get them up and running. And we won. That's it. We win the game. We hit the 70% mark. These guys are down to 55%, even though they own a good chunk of the galaxy. We hit the 2.1 billion population. And we never even finished the tech tree. I mean, we got pretty deep into it, but we never finished it. And that war is, yeah, that's it. So, all right. I guess we could end the series here. I don't know what episode this is. Episode 39, episode 40, something like that. So we're finishing. So let's, we never did get to engage with these humans over here. This ancient slave colony. Could you imagine if I just like switched in the what you call it, the game console, and switched to start playing these guys and be like, how are we gonna win from starting from this? That would just be an undoable thing. All right, well, that was more challenging than I thought it was going to be. Not near the end. I mean, that was just mopping up this stuff, which was fine, but when we were split with all the rest of the guys over here, I really felt like we were quite behind everyone else, and it took quite a bit to get to a place where I felt confident that we were starting to snowball in the right direction. But ultimately, we did get there. We did end up taking over the majority of the galaxy and get that victory condition. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, see more content in the future. We'll catch you in the next series, maybe. Thanks for watching.